So I'm gonna back up what I say. In my reality, when it comes to men and African American women and African American men, just the social public in general, white, black, Latino, where I stay, when it comes to YouTube about sisters and brothers, in my reality, it only happens at Walmart and at the mall. I don't know these motherfucking people with their pants hanging down, and a lot of these overweight sisters that are size 60 trying to fit in a size 6. Like, bitch, you know you need to walk or jog or take yoga, or maybe when you're big it's called Yoda. I don't know. But when you're that fucking big, man, you're not sexy. Let me go ahead and give it to you real quick. 175, under 6 feet, is a good size sister. That's a good size. Whether athletic, the reason why, because Venus Serena, she's strong motherfucker, man. Yeah, she's 170 something pounds, but fine, okay? Yeah, you can get away with that. But when you girls start to get to the 185, 205 range, and you're under 6 feet, you're not thick, you're sick. You're starving, you're missing nutrients. You eating too much cakes, cookies, and you lay down too fucking much. And I'm not gonna sit here and insult you, but someone needs to tell you that that's not good. And you're not gonna get a man for anything other than sex. Whether it's blowjob, whatever. You're not gonna get a man for nothing other than sex. No man's gonna invest in a big woman that has a hard time washing. And if I'm hurting your feelings, make you cry, I'm sorry, I apologize. But your homegirls knew that you were big, and they went out with you because you're big, just like Precious. That was nothing but a cut to the black women. They ain't put no white women that big in the movies. They just put, you know, Precious, God bless you, got a good job, I guess. Hoping she ain't lose all the money. But Precious, you know, you ain't got no business wearing shit that ain't got sleeves, baby. You know that. That's so wrong for you to put on a sleeveless outfit. Any woman that goes to McDonald's at least 3 times a week, don't wear sleeves. I said woman, not little girl. Don't wear no sleeveless ass fucking outfit. And the thing that I'm talking about when I say, I'm all over the place now. The thing that I'm talking about was the athletes, your father gave you those attributes. Man, my dad's a bad MF. Even today, at my stature, I'd be scared to disrespect to fight my dad. Cause hey, at 70, man, that mug ain't no joke. I look up to my dad, even though I'm taller than him, I look up to him. And my son is the same way, look up to me. So I'm not giving up the title until I die. My dad ain't giving up the title until he died. The way my dad living, I might die before him. He rides a bike, I ride a bike. My son jogs and runs. And these are things that are passed down through generations. This is what makes a man, because you're given exterior and interior training. What you need to do in the house, what you need to do outside the house. These are things that young men need. Young men need to be trained by men. Ladies, if you're a single mother and you're doing great, fine, not talking to you. I'm talking about the ones that every 10 to 15 minutes, you just like your fucking daddy, you ain't shit. You ugly like your dad. Them type of women, man, y'all need to put a male in that young man's life, man, because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen with that guy. As you continue to ruin this young man's life, he's going to date outside his race, he's going to hate black women, and he's going to start posting on YouTube. He is. Yeah. My mother, Carrie, my mother prays for the planet. Man, if I had this type of power, my mama she prays for the planet. And my mama, a good woman, she'll give you the last little bit she got, man. But my mama will whoop your ass. I've seen her knock a man on a Harley Davidson. I mean, big ass white dude. My mama like 5, maybe 5'3", 150, 143. Man, she knocked that white man over that bike with his little fucking gang vest and everything. That man ain't fuck with my mama. I was like, wow. So, it ain't like my dad had to step out. I was like, wow, I ain't never seen no woman hit no man and knock him down. Apparently, you know, I was young. I guess he said some shit that didn't match what she wanted to hear. But my mother is a peaceful woman, man. I admire my mom. I think when a kid admires their parents, that's what keeps them out of trouble. I didn't go to jail not because of no goddamn police or because of the niggas in the street, because I didn't want to face my mom and my daddy. I didn't want to face my grandparents. For them to see me behind bars and be disappointed, like, nigga, we done sent you to the Boy Scouts of America. Sent your ass to flight school, punk ass nigga, bought you mountain bike gear, you swimming lessons, sent you to all these martial arts academy, and you gonna end up in jail because you want to be hood? I didn't want to face my parents like this, some stupid man. Shit. I couldn't do that, bro. And kids don't have enough fear and respect of their parents. A child must fear their parents. And I mean good fear, like respectful fear, the type of fear that has to deal with function, how they see the world, how they grow up in the world. Because if you don't fear your parents, you ain't gonna fear the ones that's gonna put you behind bars. Oh no, sirree. You don't fear your parents, you're not gonna fear the people that can stick your ass behind bars. Like the courts, the judges, you know. You think, oh man, throw the book at me. Hell to the no. Hey, I get a speeding ticket, I don't give a fuck if I was right or wrong. I pay that shit. Anything keep my ass out of court. I don't care. That little bit of money come and go every month. But your ass go to court, fuck around, catch the judge on the wrong day, catch the prosecutor on the wrong day. Both of them may be dumb and gay. Your ass gonna be gone that day to jail. Fuck all that. Jail ain't no place for nobody, man. You reached the low end of society. I know there's a lot of stories about cats who done went to prison and came out, read a couple books, and that ain't his shit. And he's a motivational fucking speaker and all that shit. But man, hey, can't go to jail, homie. Can't do it. And that's what these young men need to know. You can't be going to jail. Ladies, stop calling the cops up, especially when you start drama with a man. Fellas, what's going on? Fellas, that lady is calling the cops saying that she hates you because she loves you too much. But she never had a woman teach her how to love a man. She may know how to fuck you, but she don't know how to feed you. She don't know how to communicate with you, talk with you. Because the only thing she knows is world star hip hop, motherfucking, what's that damn page where they tell you all the gossip about the stars? She don't know shit, man. She don't know motherfucking thing. Because her mama didn't know nothing. And her mama ain't know nothing. So you got 3 generations of stupid women, the only thing they good at is halfway fucking. Missionary, doggy style, on a chair, twerking. You doing all that sexy shit, chances are you suck in bed. That's why you advertise that shit. Because you ain't confident about your hole. You're not confident. You don't even know what your hole is for. Probably almost every nigga you meet, you learn something new about yourself sexually. And like I said, it's not your fault, it's your mama's fault. To these mamas out here, they got these damn daughters that's 14 and 15, 205 fucking pounds. And you're not getting out there walking with that child, your ass 130, you a piece of shit. These dads too. You got these mama boys, you don't want to be in your son's life, you got some old chubby ass, punk ass kid that ain't gonna be able to do shit. You just sentence him to a low self-esteem life. Fathers, get him out there and let him play some sport. I don't want him to play football, he could get hurt. Hurt, pain is gain. Sometimes getting hit in the mouth, teach you how to duck. Sometimes when a mother turn your ass up on the 50-yard line and make you from that ball, and the boys rag in the locker room, you gonna wanna hold on that ball. When you get dunked on, you're like, man, that nigga dunked on. These are the things that build the tools of man. Getting hit in the mouth, getting dunked on, getting embarrassed in front of some girls. But how did this generation deal with it? They don't throw no hands, man. They throw them bullets. And this is why we dying. Because you can't stand on your own as a man. I wish there was a way I could reset the world, especially in the black community. And just tell them, hey, knuckle up, man. Stop jumping, motherfuckers. Stop using bottles and ashtrays. Half of these motherfuckers skinny as hell. That's why they use weapons. They ain't got no confidence. These are cats, I'm telling you, that they can wear their girls' clothes. Her shoes and her jeans. That's a malnourished boy, man. You can't call yourself a man if you can wear your woman's clothes. You know? And I ain't saying being big is a factor, but women like what they see on television. They like men who are confident. Denzel Washington ain't no big dude. Will Smith ain't no big dude. But they portray confident characters. Whether they with the Bad Vomit or Illuminati, they portray confident characters. And one thing I can say about Will, and I know he did the 6 Degrees Separation. But I ain't never seen Samuel Jackson, Lawrence Fishburne, or Denzel put on the dress. Now I like Wesley, I like Will, but they did do some things that I didn't agree with. And that's their money. That's how they make money. And I can talk that shit that I ain't wearing no motherfucking dress. Let me tell you something, man. This is the problem with us. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If a producer says to me, oh, for this scene, I need you to put on the dress. Dude, you better be talking at least $200,000 or more if I'm in the current state of income I am right now. But if I'm a full-time actor, because most of them did it in the early portion of their career, they got caught up. Would I do it? I can't lie to you and say I wouldn't. I'd try not to fucking do it. But man, anything over $200,000 tax-free, I can put a fucking dress on. You won't put my big muscular ass in the dress, you stupid anyway. But they did do it to the baseball player. They did it to the linebacker. And I don't know why it's so important for them to put big ass black men in the dress. I know I'm everywhere, but this is the thing I want to say. The thing I want to say is this. We need to raise our children. The problem why you adults are having problems because you wasn't raised properly. Blame it on the men, blame it on the women, blame it on the goddamn rain, blame it on Rain Man. Blame it on Jehovah or Jigga. Blame it on everybody that's been on your television or your computer or your phone. Blame it on somebody except for the motherfucking in the mirror. You know? I'm sorry a lot of us don't have parents that we could admire. But I think that's how they control us. They ensure that if you have a weak ass woman and she willing to kick the man out of the house for EBT or child care or whatever that state care, what is that shit called? Welfare. And she willing to kick a man out of her house for welfare. If that man is not willing to go and get a job and get kicked out of the fucking house, that right there narrows it down that the child ain't shit. Because you got two weak ass entities having children. A weak ass fucking woman and a weak ass fucking man who made a weak ass fucking child. That doesn't happen all the time? No. You got a lot of parents that come up with what society looks up at as athletes, NFL. Them motherfuckers got problems. Man, they got more problems than regular niggas. They shooting people, doing drugs, sniffing coke, headbutting bitches. That, to me, is a motherfucker who's talented physically, but mentally unstable. You got fucking issues. Because you had two weak-ass parents raise a dumb son of a bitch. And you can change your gene pool, you just gotta fight against it. Sometimes, maybe your gene pool said, girl, go out there and be a hoe and sleep with 3 niggas. Now, you dumb enough to go do that. You're obeying your gene pool. But if it's something that you say, man, I can't do that. I don't want to end up like my mama. Good. Some tell you, man, go out there and shoot them hoes in the face and rob a bank or rob a liquor store. And you go out there and do it, weak gene pool. But if you resist against it, you have just changed your DNA for the next generation of children you're gonna have. Because you learn how to make a decision. You know the difference between right and wrong. For people to play like they don't know the difference between right and wrong today, that's so shameful. You don't know robbing a liquor store is fucked up? You didn't know that shooting a man for fun or because you bored is fucked up? You have no value for life? These things are observed and learned through the street. If a parent teaches this fucked up. I'm telling you, man, it's not just the men and women. Our age group, you can hang it up. Whatever you do is whatever you do. You stuck on whatever major bed you're gonna live in. But I say, raise the children, man. Give them a better opportunity than we had. Most of us. I had a great opportunity. I ain't gonna complain about shit about my childhood. I know the men in my family pushed me hard. And they made sure that I understand 3 letters. M-A goddamn N. Man. Man means something. I couldn't even sit at the table for 4th of July cookouts unless I had a job. That's some shit, man. I think it's called rites of passage. We don't have a rites of passage no more. And that's what it is. You shouldn't be out there being able to do what the hell you want to do, and that's what men are for. But men have gotten to the point we don't let society go so much. The only way to correct these little boys, check them out. There's only one way we can correct these little boys. And you're not gonna like what I'm about to say. But when you have a cancer that needs to be removed, you can surgically remove it. You can wait until it dies out and kills you. But when I say surgically remove, if you're calling people in the hood a cancer, you know, the boys and the girls out there talking about the rocks in the building, to surgically remove them, son, that's gonna take a gun. Now, I don't agree with all this stuff that's been happening to the Trayvon Martin, the little boys been shot, and that's just something to try to rile up the black race so we can ride and think that we're gonna challenge City Hall, and then the U.S. Army and the Marines and the police station gonna cut your ass down with 5.56 and 7.62. You and your little stupid ass handgun and your 20 band of rebels. I'm gonna tell you, the only way you can move a lot of these boys is to kill them.